Well, hello folks, this is your normally congenial reporter, Washingt, reporting from downtown Washington, D.C. on this somewhat frosty Thursday morning. This is a scene right outside of Old Executive Office building that should be familiar to some of our viewers. It appears a Secret Service police officer was injured, hence all the police cars, but what we're headed out to show you is a protest nearby at the General Services Administration, GSA, building where the Trump transition headquarters is, so bear with me. Alright, we're on approaching 18th Street Northwest in Washington, D.C. This is your cordial reporter in Bush Knowledge for RT America, and there was a protest against Donald Trump's transition team here at GSA. So I just showed you an image on a neighboring street where a Secret Service police officer reportedly got hit. That's all I heard. I don't know if it was hit by a car or shot or anything. No information. But there's some police lights up ahead. So let's see what that is all about. I'm pretty sure that might be the protest ahead. The Trump transition headquarters is outside the General Services Administration, the GSA. So give me just a second. I'm en route to the protest. I figured I'd show you the police lights first. All right, 1800 F Street, that's the GSA. And yep, sure enough, that's the protest. So let's get a little closer, see what we can get for you. Alright. Thank you. Alright, so this is the address. Note that location. And the protests are apparently in the shade. So, pardon the lighting. Earlier, this group had barged into the building with carrying signs, Jewish resistance and fire Bannon. Steve Bannon being the Breitbart executive who chaired the Trump campaign and has been appointed as, I believe, special advisor, senior advisor to President-elect. So this is the remnants of the protesters, I believe. Are you guys done?
Yeah, we finished.
Okay. Well, there you go, folks. That seems to be the tail end of the protest. There's some flowers on the steps of the GSA here. And some Metro PD vans here. DC police. I imagine that would be the Secret Service, and that would be the protest that is dispersing. So I was hoping to get a good look at the signs, but I guess they've rolled them up already. And that's the General Services Administration building. So, seems like we missed a big action, folks, but let me go back over to the Old Executive Office building and see if we can get an update on what was going on with the Secret Service. I was kind of underwhelmed by the size as well, but that's seems to be a par for the course in Washington these days. Sometimes you get a big protest, sometimes you get a small one. Yesterday, it was 2 days ago, there was a school protest that was really big. A lot of students walking out of class. Well, Phil, they were actually inside the building earlier, and we were hearing a lot of noise and traffic about it, so I made it over here as best as I could. seems like they had made their point and decided to disperse. Thank you, Caleb. Well, our offices are on the other side of the White House. It should have been a 5-minute jaunt, but there was construction in between, so I had to take a detour. So let me keep the camera over at the... Well, there's nothing to see because they've dispersed. The protest is over, folks. Sorry about that. And there you have it. That was... Let's see what's going on outside the old executive. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get any closer than the flashing lights up here because Secret Service has roadblocks set up, but this is the same exact place where several months ago a man who was brandishing a gun was shot and killed by the Secret Service. So it's sort of weird that we have an incident in the same exact place today. Yeah, well, there's nothing to see here outside of GSA, but we're heading back over to the old executive office building where the Secret Service agent reportedly was injured. All right. Bear with me for another minute, folks. Let's see if this situation has been resolved. Maybe I can get a comment from somebody, although I sincerely doubt it. Secret Service is professionally very tight-lipped about these things. They will let us know tomorrow morning, if at all. But I see police tape, so let's see what happened. Thank you for being with this broadcast so far. Appreciate your patience. Once again, this is your congenial reporter, Nebojša Malić for RT America. Reporting from downtown Washington, D.C. I see some of my colleagues with cameras on the far side already. From other networks. And there's a sight you don't see every day exactly. Appears to be an ambulance and a whole lot of police cars. So I'm trying to get you a better view. Is either too much of it or too little of it. Alright, hello folks. So again, we're outside the old executive office building where there is a situation. Well, there was a situation. There's an ambulance on the scene. And from what I've heard, from one of the police, there was an incident with a Secret Service officer who got hit, I'm guessing by a car or a bicycle. And like you can see an ambulance here. This is the same place where several months ago a man brandishing a gun was shot by Secret Service. He later died. And this is the entrance to the White House complex. This is the old executive office building right next to me.
Go down, it's called F Street, go down 18, okay? No. All these people have appointments at work. Can I help you, sir?
I'm with the media. I was just curious what happened. Okay, do you have any information for us at all? Okay.
Actually, believe it or not.
Has this been going on for long?
Make a right, go down. Hit the fence, you're right there. That's fine. That's in North Portland. Can't let you down this way. Not right now, please. Not right now. Sorry.
Alright folks, so as you can see, this particular street has been closed off. There's an investigation going on. I can't really get a good view from here, but and there was a protest about a block away that has dispersed since at the GSA, the General Services Administration, against President-elect's senior advisor, Steve Bannon. That has again dispersed. The protest is over. And we're here a block away where there's been an incident that has caused a couple of streets to close.
Yeah, I'm good.
The Secret Service isn't able to tell us what happened, but word is one of their uniformed officers was injured at this intersection earlier. So,
how's it going, guys? Where are you headed? Okay. 2 blocks? Right? I'm down 15. It's closed right now. I'm gonna let you down this way. You have to go around here. Okay. Thanks, guys.
and the investigators seem to be examining the scene, and the road appears to be closed still. As you can see, there's many reporters, local reporters with cameras. So that is correct. This is not a protest outside the Trump headquarters. This is a protest. Well, that's not a that protest was had wrapped up several minutes ago. This is a scene outside the old executive office building in Washington, D.C., part of the White House complex, where a Secret Service officer appears to have been injured, according to what we heard. And there are several streets around that have been closed. People are not being let through. Secret Service is turning people away. So let me just see if I can get a good shot for you guys here. Just it appears the investigators are close to dispersing. The ambulance is still here, which could be both a good or a bad sign. That is a Secret Service officer turning away people who are trying to go through, because the streets are closed and the access to the White House complex is blocked from this side.
Yeah, we are here on 17th Street, very near to the White House, between F and Constitution. We have learned that a Secret Service bike officer was struck here. I can see the investigation is still underway. Sometime between 8 and 9 o'clock, that officer was taken to a hospital. No update on MPD, the Metropolitan Police Department, is taking the lead on this investigation. The representative of the representative injuries appear to be serious.
All right, folks, so there we go. I'm going to leave off here. Apparently, this is just an investigation scene. The Secret Service police officer has been taken to a hospital, and his condition is unknown. This is not, I repeat, this is not a protest outside the Trump headquarters. That had dispersed about 20 minutes ago, 1 block away, over that away on G Street. So I'm just broadcasting this because I happened upon it on my way back. So thank you for staying, thank you for watching, and stay with RT America for more coverage of the presidential transition. This is your cordial reporter, Washingt, signing off.